everybody, 2019 Big Daddy Motor Cars, Big Daddy here. And if you've been following us, one of the things that we talked about was some of the different projects that we have going on for 2019. One of them was a 65 Coupe. Now, as you guys know, the Mustang is an iconic muscle car. And actually, from what I read recently, it's the #1 sports car of all times, from 1964 and a half to 2019, the Mustang. Why? It's just got some, well, the movies have definitely helped it, but it is a beautiful canvas. It's got some wonderful, wonderful lines. Now, we've been doing a lot of our projects based on the fastback versions, and so we're trying to do something different and add another offering to the Big Daddy Motor Cars family, and that's with the Coupe. So we're looking at the 65 Coupe, and we're thinking, wow, we could probably do the Coupe up really, really cool. If you're familiar with the Pit Viper, you know the type of styling work that we did to a 67 fastback. Wait till you see what we're going to do with a 65 Coupe. All right, so that's just a little bit of background. So we needed a piece of canvas, just like we always ask for, you know, something clean, straight, and rust-free to start with. And behind me is the canvas and the start of our 65 project. So we found this little bad boy, and as you can see, we've already stripped it. The next phase of this will be to soda blast it and take it down to bare metal, do the undercoating, and then start building up the suspension. All right, so that's where that's going to go. You know, because we're straight and rust-free, we have absolutely no metal work to do on here. So the body work that we're going to be doing is shaving the drip rails. So we're going to do a flare, and we are likely going to take out the shock tower so we can put a bigger engine in there and actually make a really nice looking engine compartment. Suspension wise, we're definitely going to upgrade that, and we're going to go to a full coilover setup. Fully adjustable for camber, caster, but also giving a better ride and better handling characteristics with some beefy front and rear sways. We're going to eliminate body roll with a what's called a Phase 2 Watts link. There's a whole lot of things, and we hope that you'll stay tuned for this adventure as we build that. Because what we have envisioned for this car is something that's going to sit low, handle well, and snap you back in the seat. And in addition to that, we're going to add some pretty cool things as far as body styling that is going to be quite unique. I hope that you're going to stay with us as we make this vision that we have for this 65 come alive. It's going to take us a lot of work, and it's going to take us a lot of help, because what we depend on here at Big Daddy Motor Cars is products and solutions from other suppliers. So for instance, you know, we'll be using MSD, we'll be using Wildwood throughout here. Suspension wise, we're still undecided, we're down to 2 vendors. But there's the electronics, the full wiring that has to be done on it, braking, steering. There's so many vendors that we'll be dealing with. And we're going to turn to our good friends over at Summit, because that's where I go to. What I do is all the research on the different components and technologies that are going into the car, and then I go over to Summit to actually do my shopping, because those guys, there's nobody that I'm going to beat beside going to Summit. So we're looking forward to working again with Summit, who will work with all the vendors to get us everything that it takes to make this the next badass ride from Big Daddy Motor Cars. Thanks everybody, stay tuned.